This is the sign you need to receive from the universe about the love of your life. When I place these oracles before me, I feel as if the universe is opening a portal of revelations, bringing exactly the sign you needed to hear about the love of your life. It is no coincidence that these messages appear now. They are direct answers to the silent questions you carry in your heart. And each one reveals a piece of truth that was hidden behind silence and distance. The first message is intense. I sabotaged our connection. And in this moment, the energy that comes is one of regret, of recognition. This person knows they acted in ways that weakened the relationship, that they created unnecessary obstacles, that many times they hid behind masks instead of surrendering with an open heart. But when this confession comes, it doesn't come to wound, it comes to heal. It's the recognition that love existed, that the feeling was true, but fear and immaturity caused them to step away. The universe shows that this was a lesson, a mirror placed so that now there can be transformation. Next appears the phrase, I let other people influence my choices. Here we clearly see how outside pressures, opinions of others, and social fears weighed heavily on this person's heart. They allowed outside voices to drown out the inner voice that was crying out for you. This revelation is important because it shows that the obstacles were never a lack of love, but a lack of courage to stand up for what the heart already knew. This sign comes so you can understand that the problem was never you. The problem was the chains they still needed to break. And then the oracle shines with the sweetest confession. You are the best person I have ever met in my entire life. At this point, the universe takes your hands and says, look, this love is not small, not temporary, not replaceable. You marked this person's soul in a definitive way. You are their most beautiful memory, their strongest presence, their brightest light. This recognition shows that, despite sabotage, mistakes, and external influences, the feeling never stopped being real and profound. You were, you are, and you remain the greatest light that ever crossed their path. The final phrase comes as both explanation and healing. I didn't feel ready to be in a relationship. This is the root of it all. This person had to step away because they were not prepared for the intensity of what they felt. They didn't know how to handle the depth of this connection. But this does not lessen the strength of the love. On the contrary, it shows that life needed to prepare the ground, mature both hearts, and work through fears so that when the reunion happens, it will be true and lasting. And as these cards unfold, I also see other spiritual energies revealing themselves before me. I see the celestial key, showing that you are now receiving confirmation that this love is guided by higher forces. I see the Book of Destiny, revealing that this story is not over, that chapters are still being written, even if along different paths. And finally, I feel the presence of the guiding star, which shines to tell you that you are not alone, that the universe is guiding everything so that truth manifests at the right time. This is the sign you needed. This person may have sabotaged themselves, may have let others influence them, may not have been ready before, but the truth is that you are the best part they have ever known, and nothing, absolutely nothing, erases that. The universe asks you to trust, because this love is not ordinary. It is written in the soul, and time and life will take care of bringing the answers and reunions that belong to the two of you.